From ancient Rome, so long ago that there were still only 2 coins in the fountain, we present live from the Colosseum, Jason and Kylie's new video. Come back. Plus a sneak visit to Paul Gascoigne's fan club. And much, much more on the Noel Edmonds Saturday Roadshow. To ancient Rome, it's 55 BC. We are surrounded by loyal Romans, loyal to His Excellency the Emperor. Hail Caesar! Very loyal. What a lovely day for it here in Rome. I don't know, has anyone copped the forecast yet? Hail Caesar! I promise you that's the end of those, because we want to bring you the atmosphere of ancient Rome, and of course I hope we will meet Julius Caesar. What a beautiful city this is. Just over there, the Forum, and just round the corner, the Colosseum, and just across the square there, the Canon 4 screen. And last night we went to have a look and see what films they'd got on. There was Rome at the top, and a very interesting film. It'll get worse, I promise. A very interesting film about Caesar's first visit to Scotland. That was Roman in the Gloaming. And the one that caught my eye, so I went to watch it, it was Chariots of Fire, but it wasn't the one I was thinking about. It was a really boring documentary about a coalman who does a round delivering coal. I was supposed to say, who are you? But I must be the only person in Rome who doesn't know. And who are you?
I'm a soothsayer.
Oh, I like that. Do a bit of soothing. What's happening later?
I see darkness, thunderbolts, big winds. And in the afternoon, it'll turn out bright and sunny.
You're not really a soothsayer, are you?
Oh, of course I am. Look, I'll do your horoscope.
Oh, great.
Let's have a look. Now, what are you, Sagittarian?
Well, I'm eating less meat these days, actually. I'm on the cusp.
On the cusp? Oh, my dear, I might have guessed. You have the world at your feet, but be careful where you tread. Especially with those feet. Beware the Ides of March. Oh, famous Sagittarians. Here he is, Julius Caesar. I've been telling him for weeks to beware the Ides of March. It's in his stars to beware the Ides of March. It's in his cards to beware the Ides of March. And it's in his palm to beware the Ides of March. Beware the Ides of March.
What are the Ides of March?
Don't ask me, love. Only started today.
Not so much truth, more struth. Anyway, this series of the Roadshow, I can promise we have got some cracking entertainment for you, including the kids in Wait Till I Get You Home, and in a while we shall meet Andrew, who's going to put his parents through it. I know that, because he gave me a terrible time.
Right, I want you to describe an engine without saying engine.
Well, it fits in the front part of a motor car and has a transmission connected to it, which then goes to the...
All right, now this is impossible. It's got to be in a motor car, and you're not allowed to mention engine or motor car. Impossible. Go on, then.
Well...
What? Well, you haven't described it yet. I'm still waiting for you to describe it.
I give in, right? I give in.
So you can't describe it. You're a wimp or something. You're a chicken.
Also, Radio 1 DJ Bruno Brooks is going to be getting the first of this season's coveted Gotcha Oscars, and the Gift Busters are going to be around. Who are the Gift Busters? All will be revealed in a while. But, yes, we still have the Gunge Tank, people of Rome. Can't think of what to say at that point, can you? I thought he might want some friends, so I wrote to the Right Honourable Nicholas Ridley MP and asked him if he'd like to come along and get in the tank. This is the letter that we got back in reply. Thank you for your letter of the 8th of August inviting me to take part in the Noel Edmonds Saturday Roadshow. I do not wish to take part in this programme. From yours sincerely. Well, at least he wrote back. Have we heard from Mary Whitehouse? Not yet. Not yet. Well, there's one lady who has decided to take up the challenge of the Roadshow Gunge Tank. Will you please welcome Michaela Strachan? hello, welcome to In Other Words.
Well, thank you, Noel.
I hope you're going to be good at this, moving along quickly. This is Vic Davey. Please meet Vic. He's 28, he's from Croydon. His wife, Ruth, calls him Bicky because he likes to dunk his biscuits. And he's about to find out how they feel. And a few months ago, he was reprimanded by the police for borrowing part of Hastings Beach for his garden rockery. Is that true?
That is absolutely true, yes.
You were nicking stones off the beach?
After dark, with a sack and a shovel, and I think they thought we were burying the mother-in-law or something.
Now, In Other Words has changed this year because they have removed the control of the gunge tank from me. There are no buttons. Yeah, I thought I was incompetent. Instead, it works automatically at 100 pounds per square inch of pressure. How we get to the 100, I'll explain in a moment. But we've got some prizes for you to select. You've got to do 5 phrases, Vic, in 90 seconds. Therefore, you get 5 prizes. Each of the prizes carries a pounds per square inch points tariff.
Okay.
You can't see that, the audience can see. Should you go over the 100, the tank works automatically. Okay? But it is totally possible to get 5 phrases in 90 seconds and get out of there with the prizes and remaining dry. We just got to go as quick. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Are you happy with this weekend?
Yes.
Good. Okay, Vic, so there are 7 prizes from which you can choose your 5, 90 seconds. Good luck to you. And go.
Stereo system.
Okay. Andrew Rippon introduces something dancing.
Come.
Yeah. To row a boat, use an... Yeah. If you go... You are...
Sick.
Yeah. That's it.
Signal.
Yeah, it's a tree. Yeah, what prize?
Espresso coffee maker.
Opposite of his?
Hers.
Yeah. Opposite of Dad? Yeah, you walk... no, it's like that. What's that? Yeah. A little squiddy thing, an insect. Yeah, another flower, another flower. Yeah, another prize, another prize.
Lemon bus.
Oh, what's that say?
Please.
Yes. Oh, the awful thing they do to seals when they kill lots of them and... Cull, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you go...
Kiss.
No, you don't kiss like that, you stupid woman. You don't... With a straw, that's it, yeah.
Honeysuckle.
Yes, well done. And the next prize.
Microwave oven.
Yeah, great, bees do it.
Buzz.
No. Yes, jolly good. That's pie, Bobby, yes, good. Sunshine is a... Yes, hooray. A jam.
Geranium.
Yeah, next prize.
Lemon wine.
Yeah, home on the...
Range.
Yes. Something antique. Yes.
Hydrangea.
Well, you sit on...
Hydrangea.
Hydrangea, yeah.
I knew I was nervous, but not that much.
Because this show from ancient Rome is all heart, you do not go away empty-handed. You've got gunge in them. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Michaela Strachan. I don't think we want any more accidents like that, so I am going to heed the words of the soothsayer and see if I can find Julius Caesar and warn him about the terrible things that could happen. Here's a likely-looking gentleman. Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm looking, sir, for Julius Caesar.
I am Julius Caesar.
Oh, yeah? Oh, great. Super. Can I call you Julie?
Can I stick my laurel wreath up your toga?
I'll take that as a no, actually. Lovely. Adore ancient Rome.
Ancient? Who are you calling ancient? Well, I know it's been up a few years, but it wasn't built in a day, you know.
Oh, I know it's been here for a while. Rome was discovered by the gods' favourite golden twins.
What, Bros? Bros discovered Rome, did they? I don't remember that.
Not many people do remember Bros. No. It was discovered by the twins Romulus and Remus, who were brought up by wolves.
Wolves? A great team, a great team. Where did you just come from?
Britain.
Britain? What a dump that is. The Scots went on the rampage there and did £2,000 worth of improvements. If you come from Britain, you must have come over the Alps. Did you see anything of Hannibal? Hannibal, a big chap. He set out to cross the Alps with a herd of elephants.
Was it a success?
I don't know, but the Swiss have been getting some great rhubarb.
I'll tell you who I've just seen. The soothsayer.
Oh, I can guess what he said, eh? Beware the Ides of March. Yes. He's a real prophet of doom, that one. My people love me. I have a great relationship with my countrymen. Well, now, all my colleagues in the Senate are my closest friends.
Oh, I think you might be wrong there. I kind of get the feeling that they're a bit of a group of backstabbers.
Backstabbers? Quite wrong. Look, I've just come back from my holiday abroad, and I'm just about to give them their presents.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you get them?
Swiss Army knives.
Oh. Do you always buy them something?
Yes, I always try to buy them something appropriate, you know, but it's not always very easy. Well, for instance, I went to China, couldn't get any China. Went to Turkey, couldn't get any Turkey. Then I went to the Virgin Islands.
And what happened there?
The shops were shut.
Such a thing as stabilisers?
The Roadshow, the home of the Gotcha Oscars.
I've been fixed.
I'm gobstruck.
I wouldn't miss another one of these for worlds.
Oh, my heck! Oh, my... I nearly swore. The walls are rattling.
And if you want to know what that's about, you've got to watch. Yes, well worth watching. In just a few moments, Bruno Brooks will be getting his Gotcha Oscar, the day that the walls moved at Radio 1. But now, the Giftbusters, a new team, an exciting team on TV with some very specialised equipment, and their mission is to give a gift to someone special. And I want to know from you if you've got any particular targets that you'd like us to hit. Because that's what they do. The Giftbusters, they kick down the doors, they come swinging in on the ropes with a special camera. It's got loudspeakers on it, which allows me to be hundreds of yards away, chatting through the front of the camera. We heard about David Patterson. He's up in Aberdeen. He gets married on September the 22nd, and the whole family are worried that one little thing could let David down on his wedding day. That's why we have this special meeting at the rugby club. David obviously knows nothing about the Giftbusters, and as you'll see, he's not truly aware of his little wedding day problem. And then, in came the Giftbusters.
If you want help now, and you don't know how, all you do is call Giftbusters! If you need some way to make their day, who you gonna call? Giftbusters! Go!
Terribly sorry for this intrusion, ladies and gentlemen, but we appreciate this is a very important occasion, and we just wanted to see the calibre of people who are turning up this evening. What's your name, sir? The rather ugly gentleman in the striped vest. Yes, you, sir. Who are you?
Smith, Glenn Smith.
Glenn Smith. Well, you look hacked off, so we'll move on. What about at the next table there? There's a lady in the corner there, and she looks very happy and cheerful. Good evening, madam. What's your name?
Evelyn Park.
What are you doing here, Evelyn?
I haven't a clue.
Well, who invited you along?
Mr. Patterson.
Mr. Patterson, which one?
President.
President Patterson.
Yes, that's me.
Ah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Are there any more Pattersons present there?
The Vice President, my brother.
Ah, he's a bit of a weedy squid. Yes. Good evening. And do you know why we've bothered to come along here to the Patterson family reunion?
No, I've no idea.
Well, you've got a big problem. It happens in September. You look like a man who's forgotten about it.
I have now, yeah.
What happens on September the 22nd?
I get married.
You are thrilled, aren't you?
I don't know.
September the 22nd, you're going to get married to Angela, and there is one thing that you're very worried about as a groom. You're a little concerned, I believe, that you might let your wife down in one department. I think we understand each other now, David, don't we? Yeah. David, would you stand up, please? Or are you standing up? Yeah. Could you just come round to the front of the table, please? And if you just mind standing in front of the table there so that we can look you up and down. And down, I think, is the place we ought to be looking, because... Would I be right in thinking you don't know what to do with those?
My dancing ability.
He's a lot smaller than you said. You can't dance.
Well, it's just other people's opinion.
Okay, now, you don't quite look right for what we got in mind, so we need to just brighten you up a bit. Would you take this rather cheap sweater off, please? Now, David, I hope you appreciate we've gone to a lot of trouble to set this up for you. We've flown her all the way from London to teach you in the next couple of minutes to be the greatest dancer possible on your wedding night. Ladies and gentlemen, the Giftbusters proudly present Miss Stephanie Lawrence!
Time for lessons or anything, so I think I better lead, hadn't I? You come round this way. There's your flower in your mouth. You all right? Now you put your hand there, right? This hand here, right? And you go back on the left foot, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then.
Are you confident? Good.
Back on your left. And 1, 2, 1, 2, turn. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, back.
Giftbusters went to Aberdeen. If you've got a suggestion, please forget it. We can't afford Ferraris, villas in the south of France, anything like that. But if it's a gift genuinely intended to be given to someone special with your love and affection, we'd love to hear from you. The Giftbusters, they live in a most unlikely place. Room 3305 at the BBC Television Centre, London, W12 7RJ. We will meet the incredible Andrew, but first of all, let's meet Mr. and Mrs. Gale, Andrew's mum and dad, Jane and Stephen. Make yourselves comfortable, this could take a while. Now, you first met and thought that he was a male chauvinist. Has he improved?
Yeah.
He has?
Yes, better with keeping.
And you thought she was a right women's libber?
Yeah. Yes, I certainly did.
Mellowed over the years?
Well, with my influence,
perhaps. Yeah. All right. The first question that I put to Andrew was, what's wrong with your mum? Now, did he say, what's right with her? Or nothing that life in the Betty Ford clinic couldn't sort out? Or she's always nagging? Or did he say something else and we're playing for the Roman sandals?
As far as Andrew's concerned, there's only one thing I excel at. Nagging.
She's always nagging me.
Go on, tell me how she goes.
Andrew, have you done that yet? Andrew, have you done it yet? I say, yeah, I'm just about to, yeah, I'm just about to.
What's your dad's reaction to all this?
Well, he either takes no notes and just says, stop it! And joins on Mummy's side.
What did
and then
he...
my brother joins on their side. So I whack my brother in the face. And then I fight with my dad.
And who wins?
Well, we never get that far usually. I think he's such a wimp, he doesn't want to fight.
asked him what Dad was like at cooking. Did he say excellent? Did he say worse than useless? I'm not allowed to use bad language. We're playing for a laurel wreath.
Yeah, I have difficulty working the tin opener at times, so no, not the world's best chef.
My dad's hopeless at cooking. He can't even open a tin. He can open cans of drink. He can open a can of lager anytime.
We'll move on quickly there. I asked him what he really likes doing best in his free time. Now, did he say annoying my brother, knitting, going carol singing, or any other option you want? A portable TV could be yours.
Annoying his little brother, Tom. It's got to be.
What I like doing best is trying to be a nuisance on my brother. It just gets me so annoyed. I mean, he can be good at times. You know, he's a good boy, really, but I mean, why doesn't he show it?
I've got some Roman goblets for you now. I asked him if he thought he'd ever meet his ideal girl, i.e. one that he'd like to marry. Now, did he say, I think marriage is a fine and worthy institution, and when the time is right, I shall enter it seriously and honourably? Or did he say, fat chance, Sundance? Or, I don't think so.
And I'm not so sure that after the show, Michaela Strachan could feature somewhat on
the...
Really? Yes. But...
Fat chance, Sundance.
Fat chance, not really into girls at the moment.
No?
I don't think so.
Right, OK.
I mean, can you imagine an ideal girl? The one that you would like to marry one day?
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I mean, probably I don't know. Probably not. But as I say, that brother is a pain.
Now we're going to play for the radio alarm. OK? Yeah. Big prize, because it's a bit of a cheeky question. I asked Andrew if Dad had ever drunk too much. Now, did he say... Sorry about this, Steve.
My job, you know.
Did he say, does the expression as a newt mean anything to you? Headmaster of a school? Right. No, but sometimes he gets so tired, it shows up positive on a breathalyser. Never. Or did he say something other than those three?
No, I don't think he's ever got...
Totally legless.
No, not, especially not since he's had the children. He can't cope with being woken up early in the morning afterwards.
Has he ever drunk too much?
I've got drunk, he hasn't. It was in our old house and they just made a new tank of beer. And he went and poured some to try it out. And he put it upstairs. Guess who spank up and drank the whole lot? I drank 3 glassfuls of it. And I was only 4.
How did you feel next morning?
Well, I can't remember, but I think I threw up.
That was when I left him at home with Daddy for the afternoon.
Well, you're doing very well, and this, of course, is the premier prize from ancient Rome. We have the Caesar Roadshow gnome. And I asked him, what is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you, Andrew? Did he say, seeing Mum and Dad's wedding video on It'll Be All Right on the Night? Did he say, when security at Alicante Airport found my grandma's flick knife? Or when Mum and Dad tell baby stories about me?
Baby stories?
It's got to be baby stories about him.
Do Mum and Dad ever do anything that embarrasses you?
Yeah. Especially when we went out to great-grandma's 90th birthday. She embarrassed me a lot there. if you ask me what she did by embarrassing me, I'm not going to tell you, because then if I get picked, it'll be shown all over the world on TV. It's too embarrassing.
No, come on, it's all right. There's nobody else.
Yeah, so it's still the 3 cameramen, and there's those 2.
They'll go out.
And
Go
tell them to go out, and I'll tell you.
What was it?
When you said they'll go out. Go out, and I'll tell you.
That's called your bluff. Right, they're all gone now. It's just you and me.
Well, I was in Portugal, and I was walking along, and my dad had got me dressed, and I had an accident, and my dad hadn't put a nappy on me. And I had an accident, and so it all dripped out of the bottom. And then my mum and dad shouted it out to cousins at the Ruby wedding, and they embarrassed me dead.
You have won everything. I'm not quite sure where I'm placed with Andrew after that revelation, but shall we get him in right now? Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Andrew Gale. Sir, good evening. Nice to see you again.
Can I shake his hand?
Sorry about that embarrassing story. You didn't mind, though, did you?
No.
It was a tremendous shock to me when all the cameramen walked out. I couldn't believe it. I've never been alone in a studio with just the equipment and you. This is brilliant. We ought to get a shot of this because Andrew showed me how this worked. And you're nuts about Lego, aren't you?
Yeah.
So maybe there's a clue to what you would really like as a toy. I must ask you not to say a word. Is that possible? I said to him, if I could buy you a toy, what would you like me to buy you? Did he say a computer? Did he say one of those little needle and cotton kits that they give you at hotels? Or did he say a newspaper without a picture of Gaza in it? Maybe some Lego? What do you reckon he said?
First one.
I think he's got all the Lego, so it's got to be the computer now, isn't it?
Computer.
Definitely a disk drive Amiga computer.
What would you like to buy for your brother Thomas?
Depends if he deserves it, though. He likes go-karts. I'd probably get him a go-kart, maybe.
So, you're all right with the computer?
Yeah.
However, just to give this a little twist, there was something else that you revealed, that you were a little nervous. It could happen tonight. Can you remember saying something to me as a bit of a warning, Andrew?
No, not particularly.
You can't remember?
No, I forgot all about it because I never knew I'd get this far. Yeah, and if I do get picked, whatever you do, make sure you don't. Make sure you do it when my mum and dad can get a babysitter. I don't think you want Tom on your show.
So that's one heck of a build-up for my next guest, ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Gale! Hi, Tom. Lovely to see you. Hi. Great to meet you. My word, you've had a lot of publicity recently, Tom. And I won't string it out any longer because in here, I think, for one of the nicest kids I've ever met, Andrew, this, I'm not going to tell you what it's worth. It's ridiculous money, but you deserve every penny of it. There is the computer that you asked for. And you so generously said that you would get something for your brother, so I got it for you, a go-kart. Sit in it. There you are. Sit in the go-kart. There you go. That's from your brother via the Roadshow. The Gale family, Anyway, citizens, so we return to the plot. I'm really worried about the soothsayer's warnings for Julius Caesar. I've got to try and persuade him to not go to the Senate. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we go live to Caesar's palace. Hello, Julius Caesar.
I feel pretty and witty and bright.
Wait, hello, Caesar.
Oh, hello, who's that?
It's me, Noel Edmonds.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you thought about the warning?
You know, I think they're going to give me a special award.
Oh. I wouldn't be too sure.
Yeah, listen, would you like to hear my acceptance speech?
Okay.
I know it's supposed to be a surprise, but it's always best to be prepared. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your teeth.
Teeth? Why teeth?
Well, because mine hurt. I think it was all that rock that I was eating in Britain. I don't have time to go and see my dentist. Painless Brutus, they call him. He gives you an injection behind the ear.
What good does that do?
Well, it makes you go deaf so you can't hear yourself screaming.
Sir, you really shouldn't go to the Senate, you know. I've got a feeling your colleagues are going to make you regret it.
Oh, no, don't tell me they've got me a singing strippogram. Oh, those lads, I love them. I knew they were plotting something. I thought perhaps I might wear this.
Julius Caesar World Tour 55 BC, sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Or perhaps I might wear this.
My parents invaded Gaul and all I got was this lousy toga.
I think I shall wear my new toga.
Huh? Where did you get that, then?
Oh, Brutus and the lads gave it to me.
See Rome and die.
Yeah. And you're trying to tell me that the boys want to stab me in the back. See you later.
All right. He's got a terrible surprise coming to him in a little while, old Julius Caesar, but it's nothing compared with the shock that Bruno Brooks got a few weeks ago on Radio 1. It's got your Oscar time on the Roadshow. Please welcome Liz Kershaw and Bruno Brooks. Welcome to Rome.
Thank you.
How much longer you got to go?
Oh, days.
Days?
Days now, yeah.
Days, a little centurion.
I know. Saw those earlier, it was very nice.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The only person who wasn't in on this hit was your good self, Bruno.
It was me, yes, I know. I'm amazed, actually. The organisation was terrific. I never thought that Liz would be so devious.
Saturday morning, Radio 1, the two of you doing the breakfast show.
That's right, yeah.
But at the last moment, we moved you to a different studio, didn't
That's right, and the reason, as I remember, the producer, I trust implicitly, he'd actually said to me, listen, Bruno, there's a problem. When you get to Broadcasting House, don't go to the usual studio, because we've had a big electrical fault, so we're going to have to take you down to the basement to another one. And we were into the studio, which was all makeshift. I mean, it was...
It's very authentic, though. I was taken in and I knew about it.
Yeah. The producer knew about it, and the engineers knew about it.
Everybody. And I must say their acting skills are absolutely fantastic, you know, because obviously there was a problem.
You see, people think Bruno's simple. But I think this film will prove that he's not. You know, I mean, he sussed it out in, 2 hours or something.
So, let's go to Radio 1 on the day that the walls came down.
Hey, lads, is that a tube going by you can hear?
Yes, we're a little bit... It's about 20 feet down.
Is it? I heard it then.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, good luck, studio.
Good luck, Cubicle.
Good luck, everybody.
352s on 1FM. Yeah. If you want to. Oh, well, I'm looking into the studio next door. There's no Bruno and Liz.
Here we go! Here we go!
Oh, it makes me feel sick, Dad.
Is this a live broadcast from a broom cupboard? It sounds...
Hello, Gary!
We've been moved. What it is, the whole of Egton House where Radio 1 is normally housed is going to explode at 7:05.
So we thought we'd get out
Yeah,
late,
we thought we'd leave.
And it's 1 minute past now, right?
Yeah.
Cheerio.
So keep you talking.
See ya, bye. Bye.
Well, everything seems working here. I don't think I'm going to be able to give you much more. I'll have a think.
More volume, Ralph. More volume.
To get us.
What's going on?
Let me just explain what's going on. Well, half of what's going on. We are not in our normal studio today because there are some power repairs going on at Egton House. I mean, we're right down here, 20 foot away from the tube line.
Oh, my heck! This wall. The walls are rattling. I'm sorry about this. You're going to have to tell these people the Channel Tunnel is not this way.
See if I can get that stopped.
Okay.
What it is Bruno,
Yeah?
the work's got to be finished this morning, so they're going to have to carry on drilling. So what we'll have to do, what I've said is that we'll knock on the wall.
Turn it down, what?
We'll knock on the wall. If you can knock on the wall, Liz, they'll stop. So if you knock 30 seconds before we're going to talk, they'll stop completely. And then if you knock when the record's playing again, then they will... All right, then, if Liz knocks on the wall...
Well, this is going to go on like till 10 o'clock,
Yeah, there's nothing we can do. I've spoken to the BDM.
Liz, they're doing a bit of work next door, obviously. Heaven knows what they're doing. Somewhere down here. Do me a favour, knock on that wall. But they're through the other side of the wall. You knock on the wall.
Hello?
Ah, now there you are. You see, they've stopped. Very, very good. So we've got to do that now, all morning, between now and 10 o'clock. That's the code message. You knock on the wall this side, they stop the other side. Give them a knock! Yes, there you are. That, of course, is the Rolling Stones and it's Radio 1FM, 14 minutes past 7 now in the morning. Bruno and Liz in a rather unusual location. We won't go on about it, but it's very unusual for us and very strange to be working in these kind of conditions.
You can't tell when the mic's open or anything. I can't work like this.
Yes, you can. Be a professional. Yeah, it must have been love. There you are. That's Roxette. It's brilliant, isn't it? Saturday morning.
I'm doing it, Bruno.
Yes,
Fun. Somebody sent us this letter, so I thought we could do this little sketch out now.
Okay. Yes,
what's it going on?
I'm not quite sure what's going on, actually.
I've never seen him like it. You all right, love? Sure. Well, nobody told me. Out of the way, go. Yeah, go on.
Is this a joke or is that serious?
No, this is serious, mate. I've got my cabinets outside. I've got a docket, all right?
Bring the governor in here, that's it.
So he's just got to get some breakfast, mate. But he's got a docket.
That's all right. That's. I tidied that up nicely now.
Well, he's gone off. He's got a docket.
You don't put that on there, please.
Oh, sorry.
What kind of...
Why don't you just go back and see your governor and sort yourself out and cool down a bit? I've got to do a radio show.
You mean going to
about 7 million people are actually listening to radio.
Can you what?
Let me have a go. Go on, let me have a go.
We've got a junction coming up to the news.
Let me do the news.
You cannot do the news, man.
You're only rehearsing, mate. You can't do
You'll tell me what to say, won't you?
That's the new version of Tim Thomas. Why can't we live together? Well, all sorts of things happening here in the basement of the BBC.
Tell me what to say.
I'll turn that explain what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on myself. But there you are. It's been a very, very long week. Still.
Yeah, I'm back on now.
How do you know which microphone to switch on?
So what hand you use, mate? Now, what is it? You want an announcement?
No, I don't want any announcements at all. I'm going to play a jingle. I think that might be a bit better, all right? Coming up very shortly, the news from the BBC down here in the depths of the basement. It's coming up to 7:30.
I heard him.
With that, welcome back. With Betty Boo doing the do, I will try and explain what's going on as long as soon as... Would you mind? That's all right. Betty Boo, not Betty Poo. Touch that record.
All right. Who are you then? What's your name?
I'm Bruno. This is Liz.
Pen. I ain't got a pen.
Do us a
Just
favour,
not
would
through
you?
a vocal.
Would you do that for my mum?
Well, I don't know what we got.
Love from Brian.
Right, fine.
Thank you, Brian.
That's right.
Listen, I can't contain. I really can't contain. I'm sorry, I can't contain. You know, my suspense. I don't want the record to play anymore because this is just going a little too far now.
Why?
All right, you burst through the wall with a 24-pound sledgehammer. 15 years ago. You've removed a panel 6 foot square out of the wall.
It's 8. That's 8.
I want to know. If you won't tell me who you are, I will get seriously angry with you.
15 years ago, I used to get up this early in the morning and do a breakfast show. And it's a long time since I've been there. And you are a conker for not spotting it sooner. But, Brune Edmonds. You are the recipient. Of a gotcha.
It's horrible.
No, it's a small matter of a radio show.
Yes.
Shall we go on?
I think we ought to. I think I better put a record on for a start.
It's Betty Boo one.